Heather Dean Lear's story is a study in contrasts, dazzling fame and deep personal struggles, public adoration and private pain. Born on September 25, 1961 in Los Angeles, California, Heather rose to become a television icon in the 1980s and 1990s. From Dynasty to Melrose Place, she captured the hearts of millions. Yet, her career's glittering surface masked a turbulent private life, defined by addiction, heartbreak, and enduring mental health challenges. Heather's journey is not only about fame's seduction, but also the inner battles that accompany it, a struggle between the woman the world adored and the mother and daughter fighting to survive beyond the spotlight. Childhood roots. Heather grew up in the San Fernando Valley, in a household shaped by both discipline and creativity. Her father, Bill Lear, a former Marine and UCLA administrator, emphasized education and values, while her mother, Diane Lear, a Disney executive, nurtured artistic expression. This mix of order and imagination influenced Heather profoundly, teaching her both resilience and ambition. As a child, she demonstrated an early aptitude for persuasion, famously avoiding punishment at 6 by charming her parents. These formative experiences instilled a belief that gentle influence could sometimes triumph over strict authority, a lesson that would echo in both her personal and professional life. Adolescence and early struggles. Heather's teenage years were marked by insecurity and self-doubt. She struggled with braces, acne, and a body that drew teasing rather than admiration. She faced rejection from the cheerleading squad and doubted her social standing, yet she navigated first love with intensity, enduring repeated breakups and reconciliations. Despite feeling ordinary in her daily life, Heather excelled in school plays and extracurricular activities, discovering a natural stage presence. The contrast between her social insecurities and her performing talents forged a resilience that would later serve her in Hollywood, allowing her to endure pressures and criticism while captivating audiences with charisma. Discovery at UCLA. Heather's transformation from shy student to television star began at UCLA. Initially interested in psychology, she was drawn instead to modeling, landing her first job through a university catalog. This small opportunity shifted her trajectory, revealing a talent for performance that would define her career. At just 20, Heather earned her breakout role in Dynasty. Nervous and inexperienced, she struggled with basic acting skills, needing coaching to control her voice and timing. Yet, her determination never wavered. Through relentless practice and perseverance, Heather turned early awkwardness into strength, learning to transform nervous energy into compelling performances, setting the stage for her rise in primetime television. Dynasty and stardom. In Dynasty, Heather played Sammy Jo Carrington, the seductive yet complex character who would launch her into fame. The role demanded charm and sophistication, qualities Heather developed under pressure. Her transformation was remarkable. The once shy UCLA student became a household name. During nearly a decade on the show, she captivated viewers, helping Dynasty reach the top of the Nielsen ratings. Sammy Jo Carrington became an enduring television figure, and Heather's work set the foundation for future roles. This period highlighted the paradox of celebrity. While adored on screen, Heather faced intense personal pressures behind the scenes, learning that fame often comes with unseen costs. Melrose Place and cultural impact. Heather's next defining role came as Amanda Woodward on Melrose Place, a character that redefined 1990s television. Amanda embodied ambition, sensuality, and cunning, a figure both admired and feared. The role cemented Heather as a cultural icon, earning critical acclaim and fan devotion. Beyond performance, she became a stabilizing presence for struggling productions, often called upon to boost ratings. Her portrayal influenced television storytelling, establishing a model for complex female leads. Yet, the demands of fame weighed heavily, from strict wardrobe expectations to public scrutiny. Despite pressures, Heather delivered consistently, proving her resilience and leaving an indelible mark on American pop culture. Love, heartbreak, and reconnection. Off-screen, Heather navigated complex relationships, Her connection with co-star Jack Wagner offered both hope and disappointment, a romantic partnership that ultimately ended due to life pressures. Later, she rekindled a relationship with her high school sweetheart, Chris Heiser, who became a stabilizing presence during her recovery from addiction and personal loss. Their engagement in 2020 coincided with Heather's one-year sobriety milestone, symbolizing renewal and resilience. While their relationship eventually ended in 2025, Heather's ability to sustain meaningful bonds and nurture family connections demonstrates a strength that transcends fame. Love, for Heather, became less about public spectacle and more about emotional support and stability. Trials and resilience. Heather's life was not without hardship. Multiple rehab stints, marital strains, and personal crises punctuated her career. Yet, she consistently displayed resilience, confronting challenges with determination. Her relationship with her daughter, Ava Sambora, became a central source of strength, providing mutual support and emotional grounding. Heather's openness about her struggles highlighted the often hidden pressures behind celebrity, revealing that public success does not immunize one from personal pain. By embracing recovery and prioritizing mental health, Heather demonstrated that true courage lies in confronting oneself, not merely in public triumphs. Her journey underscores that resilience is as vital as talent. Quiet life and continued influence. In recent years, Heather has chosen a quieter existence, focusing on family, mental health, and selective public appearances. She avoids Hollywood's glare, preferring peace and stability over fame. Yet, she continues to captivate audiences, appearing on podcasts and at fan expos, reminding the world of her enduring charisma. Rumors of a potential Melrose Place reboot spotlight her lasting influence, while her selective engagements reflect wisdom earned from decades in the industry. Heather's approach demonstrates a shift from external validation to inner fulfillment, highlighting how resilience and personal growth can redefine legacy beyond awards or screen presence. Legacy and reflection. Heather Lear's legacy is complex, a blend of iconic roles and profound personal struggle. She remains a symbol of strength, navigating life's highs and lows with determination. While her television career shaped cultural memory, her resilience in the face of addiction, heartbreak, and public scrutiny defines her true impact. Heather's relationship with her daughter, her recovery journey, and her measured public appearances reflect a woman who has learned to balance fame with authenticity. The lessons in her story extend beyond Hollywood. Courage is found not only in talent, but in confronting oneself, enduring setbacks, and reclaiming light after darkness. Conclusion. Heather Dean Lear's life story is a testament to resilience, transformation, and perseverance. From her early struggles in the San Fernando Valley to her rise as a television icon and her later battles with addiction and heartbreak, Heather has repeatedly demonstrated strength and courage. While fame brought public adoration, it also exposed her to intense pressures. Today, in her 60s, Heather embraces a quieter, more meaningful life, guided by family, personal growth, and reflection. Her journey reminds us that true greatness is measured not only by accolades or screen presence, but by the courage to confront challenges and reclaim one's own light.